I've got a question for you. Are home builders offering incentive packages such as below market interest rates to get attention and sell more homes? Of course they are. And in order to compete, we should teach our sellers to do exactly the same thing. Through my Sell Like the Builders program, I partner with listing agents and their sellers to provide below market interest rates, and I cover a substantial amount of the cost with the seller by issuing a lender credit that's 1% of the loan amount. For example, on a $500,000 loan, I'd kick in $5,000. Let me share an example with you so you can get a feel for how this works. On a 2-1 buy down, the interest rate lowers the home buyer's rate by 2% in the first year, 1% in the second year, and then it goes to today's rate for year 3 and on. If today's rate is 6.99%, that means the home buyer would get 4.99% in year 1, 5.99% on year 2, and 6.99% for the rest of the loan. On a loan amount of $500,000, the home buyers lowers their first year payment by $642 a month and $329 a month in the second year for a 2-year savings of over $11,000. You think this is going to attract more buyers? I know it does. Buy downs like this are typically paid for by the seller to help the buyer get lower payments. So, with my Sell Like the Builders program, what is the cost to the seller? Before answering, I want you to ask yourself a question. If you had a seller who was starting to get uncomfortable with how long their home has been on the market, do you believe they'd accept an offer that's 99% of the asking price? Most would. And here's how we get there. The cost of a 2-1 buy down is typically about 2% of the sales price. But remember, I contribute 1% of the loan amount. So for a $500,000 loan, I'd contribute $5,000, and that's almost enough to cut the cost of a 2-1 buy down in half. Remember, your seller is only obligated to give this incentive if they receive a full asking price. If the offer comes in lower, everything's negotiable. You want to know more about this program and how you can help your listings move faster? Send me an email, DM, or text, and I'll send you everything.